Good morning, everybody. Wonderful topic suggested by Colonel Raj. The thought which comes to my mind is if you do what everybody else is doing, you're going to get what everybody else does. Yeah? If you do what everybody else is doing, you will get what everybody else does. Just a quick reminder for those of you who don't know this, energetically, we are connected with around 250,000 people. Now, you know, and I know that we are influenced by people and circumstances all the time. Yes, at a conscious level, as you know. But at the unconscious level, at the energetic level, you are picking up the thoughts, feelings, and emotions of 250,000 people. Right? So it's not surprising that we end up doing what everybody else does. Now, there are people who dare to be different. Okay? And those who dare to be different are sometimes labeled as mavericks also. Those who dare to be different are sometimes judged also. Because that's the way other people are trying to make you conform and be like them. Because they don't like it when you're being different, right? But if you do not succumb to that, right? If you're able to preserve your uniqueness. So one very interesting thought which comes is that, okay, why do I do things differently? Okay, and how am I benefiting by doing things differently? So if my doing things differently is an indicator of my uniqueness, then it's very good to appreciate and acknowledge that, right? I do it differently because there will be some reason for which you do it. So let's examine that by talking to a few people. Or at least you can start recognizing what is it that I do different. If you are aware of it, different from everybody else. Okay, let's start in a slightly different manner. Now, all of you who know me here, maybe you can enlighten me. According to you, what is it that I do differently? Maybe I don't even know that. It's easier to sometimes identify it in others. Yes, Abhinav, and then Reddy Garu.
Sugdeepak, what first thing what you do differently is that you are authentic about everything. See, there are trainers, and you know them very well. They will do something free of cost, but the intention is to pick up some good guys out of them from where they can make money. So you don't have any hidden agenda. So you are doing EMC absolutely with the intention of making a difference. So that is something huge. There is no manipulation in that. There is no hidden agenda in that. There is no networking for you in that. So like that is something you do differently. Number one. So your intentions are very pure. Number one, and which is very visible for everyone. Number two is that you have so much of knowledge, you have accumulated so much of distinctions. You have done, you are about to be a forum leader in, Landmark. You were, you have done so many courses, and I mean, and I meet people who know you very well. Okay. मुझे पता भी नहीं, like I met somebody yesterday, you spoke to him also, who really adores you. So you have so many distinctions, and you're authentically out there to make a difference, transform. And number three is that you see, it's like you are not like it's not that God has been very kind to you. Sometimes I think कि somebody was very kind, somebody was born with a silver spoon or golden spoon in his mouth, and he had everything working for them, and then they come and talk about transformation. So I've seen you have gone through the grind. You've gone through, it's not that you've gone through the grind, you have seen the worst days. I think this should not happen to anyone. You have gone through all those stages. Okay. And here you are talking of transformation. You've gone through it. So like you are someone who is you are not you don't say anything out of bookish. You have gone through it. When you tell people do this, you have done it yourself. That is what is different about you.
Thank you very much. Reddy Garu and then Raj Garu. Thank you, Abhinav. That's very nice to hear. And while they are talking about me, it's a good idea that you start thinking about your things that you do differently. Yeah, that is telling you about your uniqueness. Okay, so Reddy Garu, we are waiting for you.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
The way you conduct this program is always questioning, sir. That makes people think. It's a very different than others. That's what I observed, sir.
All right, great. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, Colonel Raj.
One unique thing which I noticed about you, of many things, I'll tell only now one. Rest I'll reserve it some other day. so others get an opportunity to talk about you. See, many things of wisdom that you share with your experience that you gained, the knowledge that you acquired, you share with us. And when we hear it, it looks so easy to comprehend, and we say, I really I should have known it. You know, it's something very often it may not come as a something which you have never known or it never struck you in your life. It certainly would have struck you, but you only, I mean, you mean we have failed to notice it. So when we try to explain, we take n number of words, n number of vocabulary to explain. But you have a fantastic and outstanding ability to put it in a very simple, in very minimal words, and you are able to drive home. And I don't think anybody has ever not, anyone ever gone out of this 30 minutes course or discussion without having understood you, what you said. So simply to surmise, you have an outstanding ability to put across a thing in a very simple and easily comprehensible manner. Very unique quality.
Thank you very much. Certainly makes me feel very good what all you people are saying. But don't forget that as you're talking about me, start thinking about what is it that you do differently. Okay, so Captain Shantil, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. What I have observed, sir, in EMC, whenever I come here, I feel like the topic which you talk is about what I thought, or it is for me. But if something I think something is bothering me, and then I don't even come and talk about it here. But when I come to the EMC, you exactly talk about that. I don't know how that has happened, and it gives some sort of a solution. Purely something magic or divine, I would say. So we are so blessed to have you, sir, and we are part of you. So that is one thing about you. About myself, yes, I feel like the again it is maybe I can say inspiration from you. There is always I'm always looking forward to learn something, sir. Learn something because I always have a feeling that there is so much to understand in this world and keep learning. That's it. That's what I want to say. Thank you, sir.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And by the way, it's not surprising, na? At the energetic level, I'm connected to 250,000 people. And one of them is certainly you. So I probably pick up what is required, right? Great. Thank you so much, Tanmay. And then Commodore Saab after that.
Sir, what I find interesting is the way you explain a concept, and it starts with a question, seems to be very unrelated, a very light question, and uh, based on how the participants are responding, how everyone is, you drive the conversation ahead with constant questioning. There is no teaching as such, questioning and answers from the members finally arrive at a point. After 10-15 minutes we reach the point where probably you intended to be in the first place, and in that process everyone is made to think, and almost everyone participates to be able to learn something new. So that is one thing I find unique about you, and the ability to use humor at times, because when at particular instances sometimes you tell a funny incident or you start singing, um, and make it a very interesting and lively discussion. Thank you, sir. Thank
And
you.
what about you?
About me, I've thought about how I make myself unique, and I've been using a lot of examples and analogies. So I see in when I talk to people, even if it's a general discussion, not like a training or coaching anything, I
Hmm.
use stories from the past and examples where I feel I can relate to people, because we all have some common experiences. So and that's also some kind of feedback I've received from the people I know, that using examples and analogies makes it relatable and easy to understand for them.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Komodo Saab.
Sir, you have an outstanding ability of listening also, because I think you listen word by word, and the idea behind also. Very nice, very good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Abhinav.
Sugdeepak, what's unique about you is that many coaches or many trainers train from the context of I'm better than you, so learn from me. Okay, you are not there. You are like I'm you, or you and me are one. We are all one, and you coach from there. So therefore, when you coach, people experience being loved and respected, and your coaching is very effective. People don't experience being, or me, I don't experience being dominated or condescended. What is that word? Condescended. I don't experience that. I'm looked down upon. So that is something huge. I wish, and I think you should actually teach all the coaches how to coach.
They should ask them all to join the EMC. See, the best way of learning is by example, right? I always tell people will never do what you say. They will do what you do. Vipin ji, good morning.
गुड मॉर्निंग
चेहरे
सर।
पे थोड़ी चेहरे पे हंसी छा जाती है, आंखों में सुरूर आ जाता है जब तुम हमें अपना कहते हो, हैं? थोड़ा स्माइल कर दो विपिन जी।
जी
हाँ, ये
जी
हुई ना
जी।
बात। ओके, गो अहेड सर।
सर आप मिजाज पत्थर हैं, हम टच करते हैं हम गोल्ड में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं सर आप।
अरे वाह, क्या बात है।
और ये मैंने महसूस किया है कि एनर्जी लेवल ट्रांसफर जो होता है आपसे हमारी तरफ, बैटरी चार्ज होना एक ऑटोमेटिक प्रोसेस है, बस मीटिंग में आ जाओ बैटरी चार्ज है जी। और बहुत सरल तरीके से आप बात करते हैं, आप अटेंटिव रहते हैं और हम अटेंटिव नहीं रहते हैं। हमें महसूस होता है कि बात सुनने के लिए कितना अटेंटिव होना, तो प्रेरणा मिलती है। प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ती है, अटेंटिव रहने की आदत नहीं है। सुन अब पकड़ लेते हैं बीच में कि अटेंटिव नहीं है, तो क्वेश्चन पूछ के सामने वाले को एहसास करा देते हैं कि सुनना जरूरी है पहले ध्यान से। और मेरा बैटरी चार्ज होना तो बैटरी चार्ज होना ही है जी, उसका तो कोई और इलाज ही नहीं है। मैं काफ़ी देर एबसेंट रहा हूँ यहाँ पे। मैं आपकी वजह से मेरी ज़िंदगी में एक चीज़ आया, मैं थोड़ा लेट शुरू होता था दिन पहले अपने काम में। आपके प्रोग्राम की वजह से मैंने अपने शेड्यूल चेंज किए सारे, और मैं 7 बजे से 6 बजे पहुंचा, 6 बजे से 5 बजे पहुंच गया सुबह। मुझे पता नहीं चला कब मैंने अपनी एफिशिएंसी बढ़ा ली। और अपना मैं बोलूँ तो मुझे तो वन लाइनर बनाने का शौक है। जो भी जो भी थ्योरी अपनानी है उसका वन लाइनर ढूंढता हूँ, चाहे वो गाने में से ढूंढूं चाहे कहीं ढूंढूं, लोगों को बताता हूँ तो उससे याद रहता है, मुझे भी याद रहता है। अपनी अपनी आदतों को बदलने के लिए मैं खुद से स्टोरी लिख लेता हूँ कोई, जिससे कि मुझे याद रहे कि ये आदत मैंने बदलनी है। ये मेरा बेसिक्स है जी।
Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So now the question
मोहित
for
जी,
you is, do I dare to be different? एक हमारे मित्र हैं, जानकार हैं, वो बोलते हैं dare to be different. The question is, you need a lot of daring to be different, right? Because the moment like Vipin Saab, to he's daring to be different and he's doing something different and unique in the world, those who know about him, right? So one of these days, I'm going to invite him only to share with you what are the things that he's doing differently and making a difference to the lives of, I think, thousands of farmers in this country. No. Yes, Colonel Babu, sorry, I did not forget you. I just बहक गया था थोड़ा सा.
No,
Okay.
no, sir. Good
विपिन की
morning,
जी को
everyone.
देख
Good
के
morning,
मैं
sir.
हमेशा बहक जाता हूँ कि भाई यार आदमी हो तो ऐसा होना चाहिए.
मैं आपको देख के बैठ जाता हूँ, क्या करूँ। हमारे मोहित जी ज्वाइन हो गए, सब रेडी नहीं, कैमरा ऑन नहीं है सर। एक
कोई बात नहीं. हाँ जी बाबू
Sir,
साहब, कैसा?
sir. Yes, sir. So, जो यूनिक मेरे को लगता है सर, बाकी लोगों ने लाइक काफी सारी चीजें बताई हैं. जो मेरे को लगता है वो ये है सर कि यू टेक कंट्रोल ऑफ द सिचुएशन इन अ मैनर कि आप आधे घंटे में लाइक माहौल हल्का भी रखते हैं सर. एंड जैसे विपिन सर ने कहा कि यू टेक कंट्रोल ऑफ द सिचुएशन ऑल्सो एंड यू आर फर्म ऑल्सो, यू नो, टू indicate that one is talking out of sense or to get the conversation on track without hurting somebody. Now this is a art which everybody does not have. You know, many a times we feel ki if I pinpoint or if I abstract, then people may get offended, and because of which the conversation goes into or different manner. So I felt it very good and learned and implemented that by even by keeping the situation lighter, one can modulate in a manner that wherein one can take control of the situation. So that is one thing which I find it very unique and implementable in daily life, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now we have a few minutes left, and I would recommend that each one of you think, right? What is it that you are already doing differently? Because that's how you'll discover something wonderful. Now, a lot of people feel bad also. Oh, I am doing differently. People say this about me. You don't worry about what people say. What are you doing differently? And how is it benefiting you? Sometimes, to realize that I am different, so I'm benefiting in this way, will encourage you to be more different. You definitely don't have to be like everybody else. Or you can be like me, pretend that you're like everybody else. Yes, Abhinav.
So Deepak, where I am different is that I know that zindagi na milegi dobara. So I know that this is a lifetime that I have, and I'm not going to waste this lifetime trying to be better than others, or trying to be better than myself, or just going by the energies of people around me. That most of the people have that energy that if they should have more money than before, they should have just more all the time. Whatever I have, I should have something more. If people around me should treat me better, I should have more money, I should have the next level, I should have a better car, I should have a better house, I should have a better sofa, and some other words which I don't want to use since it's a family show. So I'm not in that race. So I understand that life is about, by the end of the day, what you really want is happiness, satisfaction, fulfillment. And I don't waste my time doing things which do not lead to happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment. So that is where I am different.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. इससे मुझे ना एक गाना याद है. पूरा नहीं आता है। एक पल है जीना, एक पल है रोना, है खाली हाथ
Yeah,
आए थे, खाली हाथ जाना है। तो
yeah. And to
तो
be honest, it doesn't happen all the time. So there are times when I am swayed by the energies of the world around me. But then I kind of catch myself.
व्हेन
मैं
यू
कर
गेट,
क्या रहा हूँ?
जब एनर्जीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड इन्फ्लुएंस करते हो, फिर तुम रोना शुरू कर देते हो।
फिर मैं रोना शुरू कर देता हूँ। फिर मुझे लगता है आई शुड बाय अनदर कार, आई शुड डू दिस। आई से कि यार, in Delhi, what is the advantage of having a bigger car? You should have a smaller car so that you can park it. अभी वो पार्किंग की कैप्टन साहब बात कर रहे थे। You can park it anywhere, move around anywhere, take sharp turns. You know
ओके
the
ओके
Delhi
ओके
traffic
ओके ओके, अभी मेरे को एक गाना और याद आ गया,
logic था।
जिंदगी कितनी खूबसूरत है, आइए आपकी जरूरत है। चलो विपिन जी।
सर मुझे ये लगता है कि आई गेट ट्रिगर्ड बाय व्हेन समवन से ये हो नहीं सकता। तो जैसे मैं शॉर्ट में बताता हूँ कि मैंने किसी को बताया कि मेरा विजन है आज से 10वें साल तक किसान किचन नेटवर्क होंगे, कैसी ऐसी किचन होगी। तो उसने बोला सर ये हो नहीं सकता, ये आप जो कह रहे हो बहुत मुश्किल है। मैंने कहा अगर मैं लिसनर हूँ और तुम्हें मानूं कि तुम बहुत एक्सपर्ट हो तो तुम्हारी बात सुन के मैं घर चला जाऊंगा। लेकिन 3 4 साल पहले जो आज हो रहा है उसके बारे में सब कह रहे थे हो नहीं सकता, ये हो गया ना जी। जब कोई चीज़ हो नहीं सकती तो उसको अटेम्प्ट करने में पास फेल दोनों हो सकते हैं। आप दूसरे का डेयर क्यों खत्म कर देते हो? तो मैं ये ये मेरी एक खासियत है कि हो नहीं सकता सुनते ही मेरा ब्रेन जो ना एक्टिव हो जाता है कि पहले यही कर दूँ। ये मैं डिफरेंट हूँ लोगों से सर। दूसरा दूसरा तो यही है जी, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मुझे करनी आती है लोगों की। कि जज मैंने आपसे सीखा नो जजमेंट, मैं पहले भी था लेकिन बहुत स्ट्रांग हो गया मेरा नो जजमेंट और पीपल। तो जो लोग कहते हैं कि आप रॉन्ग पर्सन को ला रहे हो उसको ला रहे हो, मैंने कहा ये बंदा बदल जाएगा। मुझे बंदे बदलने आते हैं, उसको पता भी नहीं चलता कब बंदा बदल जाता है। लीव इट टू मी। तो जितने भी उल्टे लोग हैं जिनके बारे में लोगों ने कहा कि ये लोग खराब हैं, वो आज मेरे साथ सीधे होकर चल रहे हैं। मैंने उनको बता दिया कि देखो बदल गया। तो ये मेरी दूसरी खासियत है।
क्या बात है, एब्सोल्युटली वंडरफुल माँ। एंड बाय द वे, आप जैसे लोगों ने दुनिया बदली है। दे सेड कि एरोप्लेन बनाया नहीं जा सकता, साइकिल मैकेनिक ने बना दिया। ओके, दे सेड कि भाई इतनी स्पीड में भागा नहीं जा सकता, तो रॉजर बैनिस्टर ने वो करके दिखा दिया। अब 2000 से ज्यादा लोग ने
मैंने दो
करना शुरू कर दिया।
मैंने कविता लिखी थी, 2 लाइनें बता देता हूँ सर इस बात पे। हमें ये गलत फहमी है कि हमारा कोई सपना है। हम सपना नहीं देखते, सपना हमें चुनता है। वो हमें एनर्जी भरता है। और सपना था चांद पे जाने का, तो सपना बहुत लंबा चलता है, वो लोगों को चुनता रहता है, चलता रहता है। तो कभी किसी को सपना आया, धीरे धीरे वो सपना अपनी बात पूरी करता है और एक बार में बहुतों को चुनता है। ये सच है, हमारा सपना सुपना कुछ नहीं होता। किसी ने मुझे क्वेश्चन पूछा कि ये उल्टा क्वेश्चन मतलब किसी स्टार्टअप ने कहा मैं ना पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करती हूँ क्योंकि मेरे क्वेश्चन उल्टे होते हैं। मैंने कहा सबसे पहले ये गलत फहमी है कि क्वेश्चन तुम्हारे हैं। क्वेश्चन तुम्हारी जुबान पे लाए गए हैं प्रकृति की तरफ से, इसलिए कि तुम पूछो। क्वेश्चन ना पूछना गुनाह है, आप प्रकृति का काम रोक रहे हो। उल्टा सीधा जो भी है आपको चुना है, आप क्यों नहीं कर रहे ये काम? क्वेश्चन तुम्हारे है ही नहीं। दिस इज हाउ आई, मैं बात को उल्टा कर देता हूँ सर, और लोग कन्विंस हो जाते
ब्यूटीफुल
हैं।
ब्यूटीफुल, थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू। एंड मोहित जी, आप हमारे ग्रुप में नए आए हैं, सो व्हाई डोंट यू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ एंड कम ऑन कैमरा, क्विकली 1 minute introduce yourself. I know you're from Chandigarh, that much only I know. But I'm sure our group of wonderful people, this community would like to know you. आपको जानना चाहेंगे। विपिन जी, अपने दोस्त को प्रेरित करें कि वो हमें कुछ बताएं अपने बारे में।
मोहित जी, आपने बोला मेरी कैमरे की स्थिति नहीं है, तो आप कैमरा चाहे ना ऑन करें, कल से कर देना, लेकिन आप बात कीजिए।
कर सकते हैं अगर उनकी मर्जी हो तो।
आप हैं मोहित जी यहाँ पे? टाइम निकल जाएगा सर, मैं कॉल कर
हो
देता
सकता है वो कई लोग क्या करते हैं ना, मीटिंग ऑन करके फिर घूमने चले जाते हैं, सो वी डोंट नो। Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, guys, I think it's a good idea today to ponder over this very beautiful point raised by Colonel Raj. You know, there are things which I do differently. Why do I do it differently? Some I do automatically without thinking. So here's the paradox. There are things I do differently, but I just do it without thinking. What if I consciously dare to do things differently? In what way would my life be different? Some things that you do differently, वो हो जाता है. It's not like a conscious decision, but maybe it benefits us, so we do it, or we like to do it. Like what he said about parking the car. I also have learned by living in Bombay that when you are parking, you better reverse and park it facing the exit. I never used to do that before because I was not very good in reverse parking. Now, thank God, because of those rear cameras, it's very easy to do that. Yeah, but it's useful. But that's something I had to do. But there are things we do differently already. So it also tells us that whenever we want, we can do things differently. We can make choices which are different. We don't have to be like everybody else. And a good thing to remember is that the world is enriched so much by people who dared to be different. Initially, people laughed at them. Yeah, they even condemned them. They even tried to kill them. But then eventually people started following them, I mean to say. So today is a good day, being a Saturday.
सर वो
Yes,
रेडी
विपिन जी
होके
बताइए.
कैमरा ऑन कर दिया जी, वो रेडी होने के लिए नहीं बोले थे, आ गए हैं
हाँ
सर.
जी, बोले.
Hi, sir. Good morning, and good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was about to say about that, like as you asked, what's the unique thing in you? Sir, if I'll talk about myself, the perseverance and consistency, I think, helps me a lot. So I would like to share one incident. I was working in a corporate, a big giants. I spent around 22 years in those big corporate companies, and I was earning very handsome salary. एंड सडनली आई टुक अ डिसीजन कि अब मैंने कब सब कुछ छोड़कर अपना बिजनेस करना है. और जैसे ही बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया, मेरे घर वालों ने सबसे पहले मुझे प्रोटेस्ट किया कि ये क्या कर रहा है, इतनी अच्छी सैलरी है, ये सब छोड़कर तो अब ये मैं खेती करेगा. आई एम एन अर्बन अनकन्वेंशनल फार्मर. सर 1 साल किसी के साथ मिलकर पार्टनरशिप में काम किया, सो आई वाज चीटेड वेरी बैडली. So again, the entire family against me. कि अब तो जॉब कर ले. So again, I took the decision with zero money. I got I have that my provident fund money. I withdrew that provident fund and started my journey with a one single rack. So मैं ड्राइंग रूम में अपने रैक लगाकर ग्रो करता था कि करेंगे तो अब यही काम करेंगे, नौकरी छोड़ी क्यों थी. So now we have 12 different offices in India. And so perseverance and consistency plays a very important role. So according to me, there are 3 pillars in the business success. One is clarity of your goals. Second one is capability. And the third one is courage. So courage plays a very important role.
मुझे ये बताएं, आप एक रैक में क्या सैफरॉन उगाते थे?
सर मैं माइक्रो ग्रीन्स का बिजनेस करता हूँ.
ओह, ओके, वेरी नाइस.
सर मैं माइक्रो ग्रीन्स ग्रो करता हूँ और बस उसी से ही जर्नी स्टार्ट की थी. आज हमारे पास 75 वेराइटीज है माइक्रो ग्रीन्स.
अच्छा, so this which we buy from this nature's basket and all that, जो माइक्रो ग्रीन्स मिलती है, वो आपकी हैं?
सर कुछ जगहों पे मेरी हैं, कुछ जगहों पे we have a diligent staff. We deliver the doorsteps of our customers at
Very
the
good.
doorsteps.
I should get some details. मैं मुंबई में रहता हूँ, यहाँ मिलेंगे मुझे?
Very soon, sir. By end of next month, you will get.
If you need any help here, let me know.
Certainly, sir. I was in Mumbai only. मैं पवई में था, Sanofi. I'm sure you must be aware about that company.
Yeah,
जिसका
definitely.
combi flam आता है ना. I was with
You
Mumbai.
were in the pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah, I have shifted my entire career from pharma to farmer.
Yeah. Very nice. Nice to meet you, Mohit ji.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure. I'm sorry.
Look forward to seeing you.
Someday he should explain why he did it, because it will take some time. It is very, very, मतलब रुलाने वाली बात है सर. मतलब आपकी आंखों में आंसू जाएंगे, क्या हुआ उसके साथ. अभी तो
Bravo, bravo. This is what I said. No, the world changes because of people who dare to be different. Yes, Kal Babu.
Sir, just I thought like एक thought आया जब सर ने अपना story सुनाया and जब आप भी बात कर रहे थे dare. So in
थोड़ा ऊंचा
army
बोलिए.
also, yes sir, in army also, there are special units, special forces, and उनका जो motto होता है, that is, the catchword is who dare wins. Special forces worldwide, right? So they are also part of army, but they do things differently. Same job, but they do it differently, and they get success because of that, because they are doing it differently. And लोग उनको पागल कहते हैं, they are literally mad. So somebody laugh at them, somebody crack a joke, but then जब वो आ जाते हैं तो लगता है कि ये तो हो ही जाएगा, the last resort. So
बिल्कुल,
that's what it is. Who dare wins. It's very much true.
Yeah, I completely resonate with that because I've been doing it for the last 35 years. And people keep telling me, "Tum pagal hai." They were telling me, "Tu pagal hai," when about the way how I brought up my children also. When I left my corporate job in 1982, and decided to get into transformational work, Bosch company कौन छोड़ता है? पागल हो क्या? My father was a colonel in the army. He says, "You bloody idiot, you've got no brains. You'll always do something stupid in life." But I didn't think so. Yesterday they were asking me in this thing, "Oh, you never went to US before?" I said, "No, I didn't want to." "Why not?" "Because I don't want to do what everybody else does." "Why do you want to go now?" I said, "Because I don't do what everybody else does." Thank you, Mohit. That was very inspiring. And everybody else, very inspiring. But just think today, if you were to acknowledge what all you have done differently, you may have the courage to do more things differently. And you should contact Colonel Babu. He'll tell you how to do one thing very, very differently. Okay, so thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for another engaging, useful, and interesting, empowering morning conversation. And thank you to all of you for your very, very kind words. It makes me feel so good about myself. I'm greatly encouraged.
Shairi, sir, Shairi. We have 2-3 of them.
Thank you.
Oh, Shairi, of course. कैसे रह सकता है? Hasina ji first.
The chat, sir. I had given the chat box, sir.
You want me to look at the chat box? Okay, I'm looking. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I saw that before. I thought you put something different.
Oh, same, sir. Same, sir.
Okay, thank you. Everybody, please have a look at what he said in the chat. When Narayanan Saab says, "Why should I speak?" we will say bye-bye finally. And I'll see you tomorrow for another useful and interesting, empowering morning conversation. Bye-bye. And welcome to you again, Mohit. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. God
Bye,
bless
everyone.
everyone.